my makeup loving friends. It has been another week and another week's worth of makeup releases. If you like this eyeshadow look, I have it filmed and it should be coming up in the next couple of days. It was using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pigments Norvina Palette Edition Volume 1. I don't know, it's a very long name, but anyways, I was using that. But let's get straight into it because, as per usual, there are a ton of releases. The first thing that was released was Summer Fridays have released a CC Me Serum, which is a skin-boosting multitasker for bright, hydrated, filter-free skin. It says that it improves the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. They say that their key ingredients are vitamin C1 and 2, collagen, botanical cocktail, and squalane? Never heard of that. It is cruelty free and vegan and will be coming soon. I mean, that sounds interesting. Definitely keep a little eye out for that. So this is one I haven't heard of. Amaya Beauty is a new line by King Amaya Scott. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, so bear with me. But it's basically, they're releasing a lip gloss. It is meant to be paraben-free, botanically derived oils, and is cruelty-free. They say that the Galactic Gloss is a transparent veil of ultra-high gloss shine, providing a stellar performance for a beautiful lacquered look with a weightless finish for $18, and it's available now at rivalworld.com. Classy Cake Cosmetics released this particular picture. I'm sorry I couldn't get anything else. It was all I could find. It's a multi-chrome palette, and they say that there are 8 shades of handmade multi-chrome pressed shadows and 3 highlighters, which you can apparently choose yourself. And it's available now. I do like the look of that, but I already have a load of multi-chrome eyeshadows, so I need to just cool it on that. This next one was a bit strange. It's by Paul and Joe Beauty, and they're releasing a wine-inspired pearl foundation primers that are meant to colour correct and enhance tone and texture. Now, when I was looking at these, they look to be the size of like a nail varnish bottle. Like, they look really quite small. So they have shade 003, which is Pinot Noir, which is meant to be infused with pink pearls that add a natural flush and healthy glow to the skin. And shade 004 is Muscadet, which offers green grapes to balance redness and even skin tone, and they are already available. I won't be getting that. That doesn't really appeal to me. Real Techniques have launched a new Brush Crush Life Force collection, which is available now in Boots in Ireland and the UK and at Ulta Beauty in the US. The collection includes a foundation brush, a blush brush, a powder brush, a contour brush, and a shadow brush. Yeah, I really like Real Techniques. I find that their brushes are quite good. They went through a phase where they weren't as popular anymore and other brushes kind of seemed to take over. But that is interesting to me, and I would definitely keep an eye out, but I do have a lot of brushes as it is. Spooky Cosmetics have come out with a new Halloween collection of 10 loose shadows, and it's apparently available now. The colours do look really, really nice, but again, I have loads. I don't need any more. Give Me Glow Cosmetics have released a new pressed glitter, and it's called Asteroid, and it will be coming out soon. So in the picture that I have here, it's paired with some of their existing shadows, and the name of it is underneath. I'm okay for glitters. I have loads as it is. Divina Cosmetics have also come out with a new shade called Lestat, which makes an awful lot of sense for their brand. Theirs is kind of a little bit more gothic, a bit more unusual. That looks really pretty, but it reminds me an awful lot of Sydney Grace's Queen of Hearts, so I don't need that. Iconic London have launched their new Seamless Concealer, and it does seem to come in a lot of different shades based upon the promo picture they gave. They say that the unique dreamy silk texture creates a totally believable finish for up-close confidence, and the shades adapt to your skin to diffuse dark circles and camouflage redness and blemishes. And it's available now for £22. I'm okay for concealer because I tend to just use the same one. It works pretty well for me, and I don't like to have a couple of concealers open at the same time because they are cream-based products and they do go off very quickly. Well, not quickly, but within about 24 months. And I don't like to chance that with cream-based products. So Becca Cosmetics have re-released this whole champagne pop thing. They were really well known for that. So they seem to be really monopolizing on that. They have their Pop Goes the Glow Champagne Pop Face and Eye Palette, which is quite quite a mouthful. And it's meant to be a collector's edition, multi-use, full face and eye palette featuring shades to highlight, blush, bronze and define your eyes. And it's available now on Ulta Beauty for Platinum members, and it's going to be available online from the 15th of September. Not for me. I have loads. Dior Backstage have added a new glow to their family. So it's in the shade 001, which is meant to be universal multi-use highlighter with a natural glow, waterproof and is sweat resistant. They've said it's coming soon, but no official date yet. I'm always dubious whenever they say that it's a universal shade, because I don't know how that would look on darker skin tones. But yeah, it looks interesting. I can only imagine how much it would actually cost. Okay. So this next one I'm quite excited about, because I grew up in the 90s and early noughties when Pokemon was like a huge thing. So Shu Uemura have collaborated with Pokemon to release a new limited edition Pikachu collection. So Pikachu and Shu Uemura. It's apparently going to be launched in like 2 rounds. So I don't really know 100% the information on that, but they do say that 2 pre-release sets will be available on the 18th of October. So you have the Catch-em-all Pikachu Lip Coffret, which is a mini lipstick set, and a Catch-em-all Pikachu cleansing oil kit, which is a travel size cleansing oil set. And that is going to be available from the 18th of October, and apparently only the exterior box has the artwork on these sets. So if you're really into the artwork, which does look amazing, just be aware of that. So the first round that is releasing will have the Pikachu eyeshadow palette called Thundershock, which has 12 shades. They are also releasing 2 other eyeshadow palettes. They're both 9-pan palettes. One is Brick Blast and one is Mythical Purple. They're going to have a Pokemon edition Rouge Unlimited Amplified Matte and Lacquer Shine, 2 shades of each in 6 in total, so there's going to be 6 lipstick shades. Pokemon Edition Hard Formula Brow Pencil in Seal Brown. Pokemon Edition Ultimate 8 Infinity Sublime Beauty Cleansing Oil in 2 sizes. Pokemon Edition Petal 55 Foundation Brush for Fluid Foundation. And apparently the second round will include a Pikachu Glow On Duo palette, and there's going to be 2 variations of that. Pokemon Edition Reset Tint Remover and Lip Conditioner. Don't really know what that means, but that's what's here in front of me. A premium brush set, which has 4 brushes in it, a Catch-em-all Pikachu premium makeup box, and a premium eyelash curler, which is Pokemon edition. That's quite cute. So apparently you can reserve all of these items from October 25th, and the items of the first round will be available November 1st, and the second round will be available from November 15th on shuuemura.com. I think that's quite interesting. I think if I looked at the eyeshadows and the lipstick, etc., without the packaging, I wouldn't be that bothered about it though. So I can't just buy things because of a collaboration with something that is quite nostalgic to me. That makes 0 sense. So I'm passing on that. Dandelions Cosmetics are releasing a Halloween collection including ectoplasm and jack-o'-lantern highlighters. And they're apparently going to be unveiling some mini eyeshadow palettes as well. I don't really think that those highlighters would work for me though, but you know, fair dues. It's an interesting concept. Mater Makeup Labs have come out with a new Ghostly Glam collection. It consists of 9 eyeshadows, 2 skin grafts, which I honestly do not know what that means, and 1 lip ointment. The colours are very dark and they make sense considering it's called Ghostly Glam Collection, but nothing in that is interesting to me, so I will be passing. So the next release that I have to talk about, when I saw the eyeshadow palette, I didn't immediately think that it was the brand, which shows that the brand is genuinely making some concerted efforts to kind of change the direction that they've been going in, and they have been doing that a lot over the last couple of weeks, and that is Violet Voss. So they've launched a new 10-pan eyeshadow palette which is called the Essentials, and it's going to be available from Violet Voss's own website for $29 US. The colours don't really, I'm not really that bothered about, but it is nice to see them having a more edited, curated palette which is a bit more colourful. So well done them, they're changing their direction, they seem to be listening to what people are saying. Yves Saint Laurent Beauty have released some new lipstick collections where they have actually collaborated with Zoe Kravitz, so Lenny Kravitz's daughter I believe, for this particular lipstick collection. So it comes in 6 different shades and they're available now for $38 US. I think maybe the first 3 shades that have been swatched, they look interesting to me. But after that, I'm not 100% certain, and I'm always a bit dubious of how it's going to look on my super pale skin tone. But yeah, that does look really pretty. Charlotte Tilbury are brand of the month on Cult Beauty, and they have released 2 exclusive items with Cult Beauty. One is the Bigger Brighter Eyes Transform Eyes eyeshadow palette, which is for $40, and it has a shimmering champagne gold, a shimmering copper gold, a dark chocolate brown, and a deep brick red, and they have a matte revolution in Sunset Lover in the shade Coral, so that's a lipstick for £25. I think you'll know me at this point. That isn't very interesting to me. I will pass on that. That's very expensive. Like, that's £10 per eyeshadow shade, and I wouldn't really disagree so much with the lipstick. That kind of makes sense to me, but yeah, it doesn't speak to me. This next collaboration, I honest to God thought it was Colourpop. It looked like Colourpop. This is KKW Beauty has collaborated with Winnie Harlow, and they have released a $49 eyeshadow palette, a highlighter duo for $26. So there's the Luna highlighter, which has a shimmering golden pink, and the Soleil highlighter, which is a shimmering warm copper bronze. They also have glosses, which are $18 each, or $42 for a bundle. So the glosses are in the shades Tiger Eye, which is a warm nude rose with champagne pearl, Secret, which is a dusty pink with silver pearl, and Aura, which is a soft nude with pink pearl, and you can get the full collection for $112. That is available from September 13th, noon Pacific Standard Time. I think you know I'm not interested, but I do like that they're collaborating with Winnie Harlow. I think that's really quite cool, so kudos to KKW for that. Nice to see that sort of change. Prickly Pear Cosmetics, who I'd never actually heard of before, so this is an indie brand. They have come out with a new part of their Zodiac collection, and they have, I think it's like an eyeliner, but I'm not sure. There's not a lot of information on it, but it's a deep green shade of whatever it is, and it's called Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Yeah, it depends on what it is. If it is like an eyeliner, then yeah, I would be quite interested. I like a green eyeliner. Interesting, Prickly Pear. Let's see what you're doing there. This next one, I'm not showing the outside of the cover because it has clowns on it, and clowns freak me out. I hate them. I hate them so much, but I'm not going to go on a rant about that. And I'm already kind of frightening myself by talking about it. Likely Makeup have released a new blush palette which is called the Clown Blush. I'm getting really freaked out even saying it because it's clowns. Breathe. Okay, so it has 4 blushes. One is Circus, which is a deep cool red, Carousel, which is a cool pink, Contortion, which is a pumpkin orange, and Carnival, which is a daffodil yellow, and that's available on September 9th. When I saw this, I thought that this was an eyeshadow palette, like a really curated little eyeshadow palette that reminded me a little bit of like Lime Crime had this little mini 4-pan palette. I don't know how you could wear this as blushes. I can't figure out the skin tones this would work on. Like, this makes 0 sense to me. So no, I'm not getting this. The next one is from Smooth Gal Inc. And they showed kind of clips of this via a video on Instagram, and it was really hard to get any images of it. And there's no images of it on their website, so you're just going to have to bear with me. It's it's a pyramid palette that's available for pre-order for $40, and they have 24 pigmented eyeshadows in apparently bold metallic mattes and bold like in bright mattes and bold metallic shimmers, and apparently it has a versatile mirror which seems to be in the middle of it. I I mean, it's interesting and it's nice to see somebody do something different. And people were commenting underneath and they're like, there's going to be that person talking about how it's going to be difficult to store. Hello, I am that person. I do. That would take up a lot of room. And if you've seen my makeup collection, I have a lot. So it's not like, I guess if you have a minimal makeup collection and you like the look of this would be quite a cool little desk piece that you. But I tend to put all of my things away because I have them in a drawer, and I like to keep them there. I don't like to scatter them around. Yeah, from the slides that I saw, it looked really, really cute. Like there's like pinks and purples, and I think that's really nice. I want to see more information on it and see what the colours look like before I would decide on that. Physicians Formula have released a new 24 karat gold collagen skincare. So they have quite a few things. They have their 24 karat gold collagen oil, which is $16.99, a moisturizer, which is also $16.99, an eye cream, $16.99, and a lip serum, which is $11.99. It's available now apparently on their website, and I know you can get Physicians Formula on feelunique.com. I don't know what that's like and how effective it would be because it's quite cheap, and to get those ingredients it usually costs a bit more, so I don't know how strong the ingredients would be. I don't know, but I do really want to get like an eye cream at some point, and I've been threatening to do it for ages but haven't done it yet because I'm a bad person. Oh, I'll get there at some point. BH Cosmetics have released their Golden Twilight eyeshadow palette, which is available now for $12. It has 16 shades, and they say that it's in an array of rich earthy hues and jewel tones. I'm laughing because I can see the palette and I'm like, we are not talking about the same thing, man. This is weird. Yeah, it's like greys. It's definitely earth tones. Yeah, not interesting to me. Very easy pass. So remember a few weeks ago when Natasha Denona were like, we're coming out with a mini palette, and I was like, I wonder if, and they were like, it's a mini of something we've kind of already had, and I'm like, oh, and I thought it was going to be the gold palette, but it came out as the mini tropics, which I still really want but can't get online unless I go onto Natasha Denona, and there's that whole thing around shipping and FedEx and la la la. But they're coming out with another thing. So it's apparently for their holiday collection, but I mean, whatever. It's actually a mini gold eye palette, but it's meant to be like a companion piece to the gold palette, which I have. And they also have a gold shimmer duo, which has 2 gold highlighters. I don't know how wearable those highlighters would be, but I keep looking at them and kind of going, because they do look really pretty, but I don't think they'd suit my skin tone. I think they look beautiful on a dark skin tone, so maybe if you had like a darker skin tone it would look really nice. So that's apparently going to be available September 17th, and they are going to be limited edition, so keep that in mind. I am interested in the eyeshadow, if if nothing else, and I am semi-interested in the duo as well because I have problems. But they also came out with another eyeshadow palette, which is a 28 pan. So they haven't said how much. Oh no, they said it's going to be $129, which isn't bad for their 28 pans. But when I look at the color story on this, I'm like, je suis la sigh. It's quite dull. It's a lot of neutrals with some pops of a blue, a green, a yellow, and a red. I mean, Yeah, that's a pass for me. I can very, very easily say no to that. That will be available on their website from September 10th and will be in stores in the likes of Sephora from September 17th onwards. Last week we talked about Juvia's Place had given a sneak peek of their Warrior palette, and it was this very colourful eyeshadow palette, which was surprising because their previous Warrior palette had been quite neutral. But they also gave us a sneak peek of the outside of their Nomad palette, and they've now released an image of what the inside actually looks like. And it's what I would have thought that the new Warrior palette would have looked like. It's a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and it is neutrals, but with yellows. It does look very pretty, but you know how I am about these things. I already have all those colours, so I'm passing on that. But it is available now, and it retails for $15 if you are interested. Clinique have released their latest skincare collection, and they've called it Smart Clinical. So they have their Smart Clinical MD Multi-Dimensional Age Transformer Resculpt for $69. They claim it helps create visibly firmer, lifted and contoured skin. So they say it has sweet almond seed extract, don't know what that does, and soybean seed extract, which helps visibly correct lines and wrinkles. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to get some almonds from downstairs and just crush them and smear them onto my skin. That'll work, right? I don't know. Like, almonds are nuts. Would they not be like a bit abrasive? Didn't we have that thing with Kylie Beauty and the walnuts? I don't know. They also have the Smart Clinical MD Multi-Dimensional Age Transformer Revolumize for $69. They say it has hyaluronic acid, which helps achieve a plumped look, which makes sense. That's what we know hyaluronic acid to do. And they say that it helps to visibly correct lines and wrinkles, dullness and uneven tone. So, I mean, that sounds interesting. And yeah, so they also have a third thing, which almost seems like is it like just a duo of the two? I don't know what's going on. It's a Smart Clinical MD Multi-Dimensional Age Transformer Duo Resculpt and Revolumize for $69. So yeah, there are two innovative moisturizers in one jar. So it's the two products in one jar. Fair enough. I think that's quite smart, making the two of them available together for like a reduced price, so you could kind of figure out which one you wanted. Not a bad idea. So Makeup Revolution, and when I'm saying that, I mean there's a few like umbrella brands in there. There's Makeup Revolution, there's Makeup Obsession, and there's I Heart Revolution. So they've come out with a lot of stuff for Halloween. So from the Makeup Revolution side, they've come out with a Possessed glitter palette for £8, a white cream face base for £4, a matte liquid lip for £5 in the shade Bewitched and Horror, a vinyl liquid lip for £5 in the shades Haunted, Scream and Nightmare. They've come out with a skull highlighter for £5 in 3 different shades, so Ghosted, Creature of the Night and Blood of My Enemies. They have liquid latex for £3, fake blood for £3, white liquid face paint. I know this isn't technically makeup, but like it still kind of is in there. So that's their Halloween stuff. So if you are looking to do yourself up for Halloween, that's a really inexpensive way to do it. I think that's great. Then Makeup Obsession have their Kiss of Death liquid lip for £4 in 3 different shades, Vampire, Zombie and Werewolf. They have their Love Bite Fake Blood for £3, Ghost Stories liquid latex for £3. If you've got it, Haunted face palette for £6, Creep It Real shadow palette for £3, Take It to the Grave shadow palette for £6. And then from I Heart Revolution, you have your Blood chocolate palette for £9. Which, when I'm looking at that reminds me an awful lot of the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star. Coincidence? I mean, they famously dupe things all the time, so, you know. And then their Slime chocolate palette, £8.99. Don't know why there's a penny in the difference, but apparently there is. They're available now on revolutionbeauty.com. Nothing is interesting there to me, but, I mean, hey, if you're into the Halloween spirit, why not? So I Heart Revolution have also come out with some new complexion products. They have a loose baking powder for £5 and they come in 4 different shades. So peach, coconut, chocolate banana and banana. And they also have primers for £6 and they come in 5 different shades. So Coconut Dream, which is meant to be hydrating, Mint Chocolate Chip, which is colour correcting, Banana Split, which gives you radiance, Peach Delight, which is meant to be mattifying, and Strawberry Whip, which is pore blurring. I mean, for £6, I'm never really sure about what primers do and how effective they actually are, so I'm probably not the person to ask on that. That sounds pretty decent. I'm not going to get it. I'm currently trying to get rid of primers that I have because that's my life. So we have had a lot of foundation launches over the past couple of months, and Surratt have decided to get in on the game. They have released their Dewdrop foundation in 20 shades for $75 US. It claims that it's natural, seamless and lightweight, and it gives you a light to medium coverage foundation with a dewy hydrating finish that's ideal for everyday wear. 20 shades. I mean, and $75 is an awful lot for a foundation, so I will be passing on that. Makeup Geek Cosmetics have collaborated with Stay Pineapple and they've come out with a new eyeshadow palette which is called Life of the Party Eyeshadow Palette, and it is available now on Makeup Geek's website. It's not for me, it's quite muted, but if you wanted something that is neutral but has some little pops of colour, then do have a little look at that. I think it looks quite cute. So Urban Decay have semi-lost their minds. They have come out with a lot of new things. So they have their lip plumper in honey, lip plumper in honey for $22. So it's a lip gloss that combines high shine with microfine multi-dimensional glitter and a tantalizing scent. So apparently they come in 3 different shades, which it seems to be nods back to their previous collections. They have Honey, so that's their new collection, which is a light golden glow with the intoxicating scent of honey. And they also have the shades Cherry, which is an iridescent peachy pink sparkle that teases the scent of the forbidden fruit. I love anything cherry scented, so I'm immediately just like, oh God, that's interesting to me. And they have the shade Heat, which is a sheer burgundy shimmer and spicy sweet cinnamon scent. I really want to see what they're like in store. I am really interested in that. I didn't think I would be, but I am. The next one, you're going to know how I feel about this as soon as I say what it is. It's a scented sparkling body powder. You know how I am with body makeup. I do not for the life of me understand it. So this is apparently a microfine multi-dimensional glitter which has a metallic base and adds a subtle glow. You can apparently apply it on your shoulders, your décolletage, or your legs. I don't know why I enjoy saying décolletage in that way, but there you go. It comes in 3 intoxicating fragrances: honey, cherry and heat. So again, they're keeping with that kind of theme of nodding back to their previous things. And you can get their Honey Drop Vault, which includes all 5 products. So it has the shimmery golden honey eyeshadow primer potion, the Naked Honey eyeshadow palette, the honey lip plumper, the honey scented sparkling body powder, and honey scented all-nighter makeup setting spray. That is going to be available from September 13th. I was going to say 13th. God, language is hard. Online on Urban Decay's own website, and it's going to be available then online in other stores like Ulta, Macy's, Nordstrom, etc. from September 23rd, and then it's going to be internationally available from September 14th. So that would include me. Yeah, there's some things I'm interested in there, but they've also released some extra things. So they have their Sweet Little Vices lipstick set for $25. And it has the shades Keep Tame, which is a honey flavoured sheer medium warm nude. Didn't know I needed it, but I do apparently. California Honey, which is a honey flavoured metallic golden orange with a gold shimmer. I think that would look ridiculous on me, but I'm interested. Bing, which is cherry flavoured. Oh, I love cherry. Bright pink comfort matte. Pinks can look a little bit manic on me if they're not the right shade, so I don't know. I wish you could get these as singles rather than as a set. And then the next one is Red Hot, which is a cinnamon flavoured bright red comfort matte. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll release these as singles because I don't think I can get, I don't think I could get the set. It would look a bit mental on me. They are also releasing Honey Pot for $59, and that includes their exclusive 6-shade mini honey eyeshadow palette. That looks, I like that. Like, that makes more sense to me than their big honey palette. They also have the Honey Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Amber, and a honey scented all nighter makeup setting spray. I think that's nice. I do like the look of that. I am tempted. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Like, I'm interested. I kind of see now why they bothered trademarking Urban Decay honey. I get you now. So last week we talked a little bit about Melt Cosmetics, and they had their radioactive collection that was coming out new. But they had a radioactive stack before, and apparently they're replacing that with this new collection. So we talked about the eyeshadow palette, one of the blush lights and one of the lipsticks, but we have more information on the other blush light and the other lipstick. So the blush light that we didn't see before was in the shade Ultraviolet, which is retailing for $22 US. It looks really pretty, and I think it would look fantastic. I mean fantastic on a dark skin tone. I think it would look beautiful. And then they have the liquid lipstick for $19 in the shade Atomic, which is a magenta with iridescent blue. I couldn't carry that off. It would look ridiculous on me, but I would love to see a deeper skin tone on. Oh, that would look beautiful. And that is launching tomorrow, which is the 8th of September. So it'll be in the past by the time you're watching that. Ooh, time. But yeah, I think it's interesting. I don't think I'll get anything from it. I might get the other blush light, but we'll see. NARS have launched their Queen of the Night eyeshadow palette, which is in collaboration with Barchland. I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly. I apologise if I have not. It's hard to speak. This is an all shimmer eyeshadow palette. What is going on? Well done NARS for doing colours other than nudes. It's nice to see something with a bit of colour. But this is all shimmers. I mean, I don't mind an all shimmer palette. I'm fine with that. Like, I have, Lord knows, I have enough mattes that I can dig into something else. But a lot of people wouldn't. So I'm very confused as to why there are no mattes in that. Doesn't make sense to me. It is available now, apparently, via their Instagram shopping in the US. So I don't know when it's going to come to Ireland, the UK, Europe, etc. But it's retailing for $59 US. So that is, I mean, what can you say? Colourpop, Armanic, as per usual, they have released a lot of new things, and it's all in collaboration with some influencers. So one of the first things was Jess on, I think she's on YouTube. She's a social media influencer, let's just say that. So she has released a collection with them. It is a lip bundle in the shades Echo Park, which is an ultra satin lip, which is a warm peachy nude, and an Obvi pencil in the light pinkish brown. So that's quite nice that they're pairing the two of them together. Forget Me Not SSS Foursome. Oh, Super Shock Shadow. It's just one of those days. And they come in 4 different shades. Tea Party, which is a soft peach with silver sparkle. Sequin, which is an ultra glitter rosy penny copper. Nillionaire. Was that a typo? Or anyways, that's the way I'm pronouncing it. Ultra glitter bronze with pink and gold. And Ritz, which is a sheer glitter nude with silver. And you can get the full set for $32. That's too nude for me. Nothing is interesting there for me. So I'm passing on that. Then that girl Shay, who I know is definitely a YouTuber because I watch her, she's very good. She's releasing her own collection. So she has the Ultra Femme lip bundle for $18, which has an ultra matte lip in the shade Most Likely To, which is a mid-toned rose. Beeper, which is an ultra matte lip in a greige rose, greige is a brilliant word, isn't it? And Dopey, which is an ultra satin lip in muted pink. It would have been really nice if she had also released that with some like lip pencils. I'd have appreciated that. Rosé Romance Super Shock Shadows, because I've figured out what the SSS meant. Foursome for $20. There is Brady, which is a matte softy dust rose, Sequin, an ultra glitter rosy penny copper, Elixir matte terracotta, and Muse, which is an ultra metallic rose. They also have a One Pigment Forever kit for $12, and they come in the shades Elysian, which is a true bronze, The Dunes, which is a raspberry with a golden flip, which I am flipping out over. I think that looks beautiful, and Power Up, PWR Up, which is a neon pink. I do like those last two shades. I think those are really, really interesting to me, but you can get the full set for $50. And then in addition to that, they also released a further collaboration with Kathleen Lights. They always seem to be collaborating with Kathleen Lights, and it is what they call their biggest palette yet. I mean, it is massive. It's massive. It is their, I think it's the Jade or So Jaded palette, and it is retailing for $39, and it apparently has all new shades. So that is good, because sometimes my issue with Colourpop is that they are recycling shades that are already in existing palettes. So that is interesting. My issue with this is it is primarily nudes. So not for me. It has already launched and is available on their website. And also I don't want a big palette right now. That's not for me. Rising Phoenix Makeup has a new palette coming out. So it's the Neverwinter Odyssey palette. It looks quite pretty. Like, the shades in that are really unusual. I've never heard of that makeup brand, but it looks interesting. There seems to be like some duochromes in there and a nice mix of mattes. Yeah, I mean, it's available apparently for early bird sale now. I'm currently, not that I'm on a low buy. I'll never be on a low buy. I love makeup too much. I say that, and probably in a year or two I probably will be like, no. But I'm trying not to get anything at the moment because I am moving country, in case you didn't know. FYI. So I kind of can't afford to get any extra bits at the moment. So we thought we had seen a big eyeshadow palette a couple of weeks ago with King Beauty, QING Beauty. Another cosmetic brand went, hold my beer. I'm gonna do something myself, and that is the Byle Cosmetics, BYL. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It is massive. It's a 7 by 3, 6, 63. Is that 63 eyeshadows? And that's ridiculous. And yet they're all varying shades of warm neutrals. Yeah, I think you know how I feel about this. Let's move on. Kraken Cosmetics has a new palette. It is their End of the World palette, and it's apparently available now. Not for me. There's nothing in there that I'm interested in. The packaging looks really, really cute, so well done to them for that. So Nude Sticks, apparently, I can't really say that they're collaborating with Hilary Duff, because Hilary has actually invested in that brand. So do I call it a collab? They're calling it a collab? It's hard to know. So anyways, they have a collection that is under Hilary's name, and it includes a Nudies Matte All Over Blush, a Glow All Over Highlighter, and 3 Magnetic Luminous Eye Colours, a Gel Colour Lip and Cheek Balm, and it is available now. I've never tried anything from Nude Sticks, but I grew up on watching like Hilary Duff movies, so it's really nice to see her again, even if it is for a makeup collab. I feel it. Love you, Lizzie McGuire. This is another new collection by Kiko Milano. It's their Pop Revolution collection, and they say it's a retro-inspired makeup collection with a modern twist. And it includes a 2-in-1 bronzer and highlighter in 2 shades for $12.99 each, a blender kit for $8.99. These are all in euros, BT dubs. Blurring primer for $12.99. Blush to go in 4 shades for $9.99. Double-ended eye brush for $9.99. Eye marker $7.99. I don't know what that is. Is that meant to be like an eyeshadow or like a felt eyeliner? I don't know. Pop Revolution eye pencil in 4 shades, $6.99 each. Eyebrow marker. So I don't know. In 3 shades, $7.99. I'm very confused about the use of the word marker. It means something very specific to me. Eyeliner and kajal. I I don't know what that is, in 4 shades, $9.99 each. An eyeshadow palette in 3 shades, $9.99 each. Highlighter to go in 2 shades for $9.99 each. A lip stylo in 4 shades, $9.99 each. Lip gloss in 4 shades, $8.99 each. Micellar cleansing wipes for $2.99. I'm trying to avoid wipes as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to use like a face halo to try and get makeup off because I want to be a bit better environmentally. You know, good intentions. A nail recovery base for $4.99 and a nail lacquer in 4 shades, $4.99. There's nothing there that interests me, but you know, it does seem to be very affordable. So, you know, if you're interested in that, give it a go. Sorry, I have my emails open just because I'm dealing with lots of like moving things. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. LA Girl Cosmetics have come out with some new Lip Attraction lipsticks. So they are apparently, it's a brand new lipstick formula for that brand. They claim it's hydrating thanks to their use of vitamin E, and it's highly pigmented with semi-glossy finish, and it's available in 10 shades. And it's going to be available for $6, which is very, very affordable. I think Beauty Bay stocks LA Girl. I could be completely wrong. But $6 seems quite good. I'd like to see what people think, because just because it's $6 and that seems cheap, it could be rubbish, and that's $6 not well spent. So I don't know. Fair Beauty Cosmetics has 4 new lip glosses, and when I saw this, I thought it was nail varnishes. It looked like nail varnishes. So it's lip glosses. I don't think any of those shades would suit me, but you know, it's an indie brand, so well done them. Sigma Beauty are releasing some new liquid lipsticks in 6 hydrating shades, and that's launching on the 17th of September. I think maybe the 4th shade down would maybe suit me, but I don't know. I want to see swatches. They didn't have any swatches. Milani Cosmetics a couple of weeks ago teamed up with Trendmood, and they were collaborating, but they didn't release a collection. It was all about kind of changing the layout in stores and making sure that there were extensions to their lines already, so increasing the amount of foundation shades, concealer shades, etc. But now there does seem to be a little actual thing that they've made together. So it is their Trendmood Eye Kit, and as it is part of this little collaboration, the kit is $14.99 but is worth $26.98. Because apparently you can get 44% off with her code, which is Trendmood. I'll leave it down here somewhere, as I usually do. And apparently they're going to have limited quantities. So they have their Gilded Desires Eye and Face Palette, which has 12 eyeshadows and 2 highlighters, and they have an eyeshadow primer. So apparently you can get that in Walgreens, but you can also get it like on their site as well. So that's quite interesting. Nothing from me, because I think if you look at the palette, you're kind of like, yeah, Teresa, that was not made for you. Which, fair enough. Not everything is made for me, and that's fine. Because if it was, I'd be more broke than I currently am, and that's a hard life to deal with. Miss Fame Beauty have released their first ever eyeshadow palette, and it's in their Under My Skin collection, and it's apparently available now for pre-order, and you can get it at RuPaul's Drag Con. So just, you know, if you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, this might be one to support. I haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race. Do not come for me. I live a quiet life. I've somehow managed to miss that, but I do want to watch it at some point. This looks quite cute. Again, it's very muted colours. I think a lot of these are very, very wearable. I think this is perfect for the person who is trying to transition from more nude kind of eyeshadow looks into something a little bit more colourful. So I think this is a great little transition palette. That does look really cute. I don't know how much it is, but you know, that does look cute. And in addition to more RuPaul's Drag Race, one of the contestants, Willem, I don't know how to pronounce these things. Willem Dafoe. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Willam, Willam, has launched their own makeup brand. It's called Shop Cover Boy. Okay, and they have a glitter jelly, so $12 each, and they come in 4 different shades. They have a lip varnish for $16 in some really fun looking shades. I mean, I don't think I could wear any of them. They would look crazy on me. And they have 6 different sets of some really dramatic theatrical looking lashes, and they are retailing for $15, $15, $10, $12, and $18. So it depends on the style of lash that you're getting. I don't think I would get any of these because they don't really speak to me. The glitter stuff I like, but you know I already have a ton of that, and I don't want to get more glitter things for the environment because it's all just microplastics. I genuinely am trying to be better. L'Oreal had collaborated with Karl Lagerfeld, his name is hard, before he died, and this is the result of that collaboration. So they have a L'Oreal and Karl Lagerfeld eyeshadow palette, which is retailing for £14.99, a highlighter for £14.99, a lipstick which comes in 6 different shades for £9.99, a mascara for £8.99, and an eyeliner for £8.99, and that is going to be launching on the 20th of September on ASOS, and the global release will actually take place during Paris Fashion Week on the 27th of September. That's quite nice. It's like a little nod to Karl Lagerfeld. I don't think I'll get any of that. The eyeshadow palette isn't interesting to me. The highlighting palette does look good. I'd like to swatch that and see what the story is with that, but I already have a lot of highlighters, and I am trying to pan a few of them. I will have to think about this. But I've heard really, really good things about L'Oreal's mascara. Now, I'm not great with mascara because I essentially have no eyelashes. They are tiny. They are minuscule. Thank the Lord for false lashes. Otherwise, I would look insane. So I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. What we're talking about next is just some sneak peeks that I don't have a lot of information on. I literally just have some promo pics. Menagerie Cosmetics have given us a sneak peek at the outside of their palette. They've called it the Killer Purr palette, and it's going to come this autumn. No information of what the shades are going to be. Nocturnal Cosmetics have revealed some shades that they are releasing, so it seems to be like a pastel-y type thing. The pastels live on past summer. I'm okay. I really like my Blush Tribe palette for the pastels, and I also got the Sugar Pill palette as well, so I'm good for the moment. Now we're going to talk about some Christmas releases, and I want to fly through them because it is September and it is far too early to talk about Christmas. NYX Cosmetics have come out with their 2019 holiday collection, which is called Love Lust Disco, and it is just 5 million things. It could have been curated so much better because not one of these am I interested in. No. They have their Love Lust Disco eyeshadow palettes in grey, silver, brown gold and red gold. No thanks. Love Lust Disco Cheek Palette, a Love Lust Disco Highlighter Palette, a Love Lust Disco Glitter Vault. God, it's getting tiring saying Love Lust. Love Lust Disco Eyeshadow and Face Palette. So they have, apparently this is literally what it says in the promo thing, a gorgeous green and deep blue, smoky brick or khaki, and vivid purple and pink. I mean, they don't look that vivid in the pictures. Like, there's nothing interesting there. Love Lust Disco Slip Tease Lip Lacquer Vault. I always feel weird about like a lip vault because the shades aren't going to be universal to everyone. Like lip colour in particular is really specific. A Love Lust Disco Body Oil. That sounds really creepy. It sounds really, really creepy. Love Lust Disco Liquid Eyeliner in the shades Black, Feminine Rose and Cool Silver. I didn't hear fantastic things about their liquid eyeliner. They have a tendency apparently to crack, so I haven't bothered getting any of those. They also have Love Lust Disco Lipstick. Don't know, in the shades pink, gold, beige, red, purple and bright red. They have a Love Lust Disco Body Illuminating Puff. You know how I feel about these things. Love Lust Disco Filler Instinct Midi Vault. So apparently that's just a chunk of them together in bulky packaging. A 12-day advent calendar and a 24-day advent calendar, and they're going to be launching in November. Yeah, I'm passing on that. That is not interesting to me. Tarte Cosmetics have also released a holiday reveal, and it's going to be coming soon to their own website and to Sephora. I mean, it's what we would expect of Tarte. It is a primarily nude eyeshadow palette with a pop or two of colour. and the pops of colour are shimmers. So make of that what you will. We also have Artist Couture have released their own Midnight Maven palette, and it looks very similar to the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette, in my mind, but just smaller. And it has matte and shimmery finishes for $29. It's going to be available from September 13th. I do think that looks really quite nice, but I do want to get the Dominique Cosmetics one that little bit more. I have a cat clawing at the door. I'm almost done. We have another sneak peek in terms of holidays. Bobbi Brown showed us their Kaleidoscope eyeshadow palette, was it last week? But they've also showed us their Kaleidoscope highlighter. That looks really, really pretty. I do like the look of that, but I want to swatch it because their things are so expensive. I want to go into a store. Yes, cat. Sorry, that's Cece. But I want to go into store and swatch it and see what it's like. And that is going to be available October to November, which is good because I'm like, yes, that is when you make your holiday stuff available. October, November. That makes sense to me. Tom Ford have launched their latest boys and girls lip colours for the holidays. So they are releasing for $36 each. So they're apparently an ultra rich lip colour, and some of them are sheer. There's not a huge amount of information on them. $36 is an awful lot for a lipstick. Again, I would want to see what it actually looks like because I've bought lipsticks before that I thought that they were going to be very full coverage and then they ended up being sheer and I was a bit miffed. But let's not think about sad things. It is available now apparently on Neiman Marcus and it will be coming soon to other retailers. So I know that Feel Unique do stock Tom Ford, so if you're interested in that. Some other quick little launches or releases that they have talked about is NARS are coming out with their Inferno eye palette, and that is launching on the 24th of September. It's all warm, shimmery shades, you know. Benefit have a limited edition Rose Gold Precisely My Brow Pencil. I don't know why that's different. I think it's just the packaging. I don't get that. Gucci Beauty have come out with their Flora Emerald Gardenia fragrance, which is launching the 11th of December. Charlotte Tilbury have their own limited edition palette of Pop Quad, which is launching in store on the 26th of September in Sephora. And finally, Fenty Beauty have their Glossy Posse Gloss Balm set, which is launching on the 1st of October. I again, you know what I feel about getting a set of lip products. I just don't know how much they would suit every skin tone, but I'd love to try some of the glosses from Fenty Beauty. So that is it. That is everything in the last week. We know we're going to have a hell of a lot more in the next week. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I want to know what you guys are thinking. What do you think of all of these crazy holiday releases being released so darn early? Are there any things that were interesting to you? Are you getting a bit of makeup fatigue? I know I am in certain respects. I'm kind of not as, like, Colourpop isn't speaking to me at the moment. They haven't for a few weeks and I'm very confused and disoriented about that. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!